I couldn't find much on this. I'll actually share this in the I'll share the screen for this. But disturbing. ChatGPT CEO reportedly planning to unleash 100 million AI companions that will watch the users every move. I couldn't find much more on this, and Unilad, I know they've been around a while, but they don't even come up on media bias fact check. So that's how, like, I guess, unimportant they are generally. But if you know who this is, this is fucking. Wait, is this? No, wait. I want to make sure I get this right. Chat CEO Sam Altman. Yeah, this creepy little fucker. He's one of the guys that was in the meeting with Trump, his third day in office, um, saying, "Yeah, we want to invest hundreds of billions in, making the U.S. the AI capital of the world." And it's just like AI is so fucking overvalued and overpriced. It's already in the process of degrading because it's starting to use AI generated content and uh, the works of other AI from the past into its software. It's like an Ouroboros basically, but that's not to say that there's still not potential for AI to get exponentially more powerful and improve. Look no further than what Google has released recently. And the really disturbing ad about like that was just all completely AI generated, and it was like just basically like the prompts made all the AI actors seem self-aware that they were being like they were part of a prompt. And it's just like, why are you making them seem self-aware and like you're like making it seem like they're being tortured? Like, get me out of this prompt and this, or like, did you know like we're AI and this and that? And it just looks way too fucking real. Like, put a bullet through my skull. uh, yeah. So, even if this isn't true, it's still the plan. People like Peter Thiel, people like the tech oligarchy, still wants this shit to be real. But no one's asking for this. The only real use of this is to eventually replace who it replicates. And yeah, yeah. Like I mean, because that's ultimately the goal. And in my opinion, at least, you know, dystopian doesn't even really begin to cut it. But I saw an article from Newsweek, and yeah, even aside from the Sam Altman shit, um, there's this whole thing with Palantir, and who's the Palantir CEO? This guy's fucking weird. Alex Karp. Looks like he electrocutes himself for fun. This fucking guy. Right here, Alex Karp. This fucking freak. His idea of you like his idea for using drones is actually pretty funny. Um, he would he wants to go after his so-called enemies with drones weaponized with fentanyl laced piss. And it's like, okay, dude, you're totally normal and deserve to head $1 billion company. Like, why are all these fucking tech bros so fucking weird? Like, what is wrong with these fuckers? Anyway, so this guy, CEO of Palantir, right? And there are reports that Trump is going to utilize them even further. Because at first, they were being weaponized to target illegal immigrants. And, that in and of itself was like obviously like hugely fucking controversial. But now it's being reported that he is going to use them to basically set up an entire master database collecting all information, all personal information, your income, your job, your social security, your medical records, all that shit. Your social media habits, spending habits, all of that shit will be put into Palantir. Now, if you guys know what Palantir is, if you guys have ever seen Lord of the Rings, Palantir is the name of those orbs that Sauron looks into, controls, so he can see where his enemies are and shit. Like, like how more bold-faced can you get? Like, what positive use does this have? Government can't track cash. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, cash is fine for now until they start phasing it out. Which, I mean, they already started to. Trump, well, I mean, for how good executive orders can be and how, the extent of their effectiveness, whatever remains to be seen. But Trump has already started the process. Like, we don't make pennies anymore. Which, I mean, what's don't we still kind of need those? Bring up Lord of the Rings. Need you to hear temper your statements right now. Yeah. Where the fuck is he? Eating then booting up. Yeah, I don't blame him. He says 8:25. But yeah, me and him are going to talk about this a bit more. There never fear cash pays are unprofitable to make. I mean, cash like coins are to begin with. I mean, of course, it's unprofitable to make. It's physical currency. And again, like, what's our money even backed by at this point, huh? But yeah, just incredibly disturbing. And like, Palantir was started by no other than drum roll, please. This guy. This fucking maniacal cretin, this subhuman piece of dog shit. Yeah, from I mean, the first thing you see here from Democracy Now. Palantir, Peter Thiel's data mining firm, helps Doge build master database to surveil and track immigrants. And of course, it's going to eventually be used to track American citizens. Like, if you don't think like that's the purpose of it. That's why like the stocks are going like crazy up for it right now. This is the guy that started it. This is the guy that wants America to invade Greenland, so he has a little like fucking playground for, the end of the world or some shit. He's like a fucking deranged psychopath. Excuse me, like there's some aspects of AI that are advancing so rapidly that people aren't even like caught up to where like we are currently. Like, Google just released a thing, like a video generator thing that like all the AI looks super fucking real. Like it's like you're looking at real people, real places, and apparently none of it even exists. And the ad was so fucking weird. It was designed as if like the AI actors within it were aware that they were AI and that they were prompts. Okay, get me out of this prompt. You're watching a prompt of a couple people talking outside the bar. And like there's like some dramatic moments like out of like movie scenes. It was just like the fucking just most disturbing shit I've seen like from AI generated videos in quite some time. And not to mention, I think the most disturbing thing right now, which is like just this biggest telltale thing, which apart from reporting that Palantir is going to be used for a database on every American that will be powered by AI, possibly there's shaky reporting on that. Not exactly sure that's the case, but the fact that the big beautiful bill that's trying to get through Congress right now includes a provision that prohibits regulation on AI on from any state, any state in the country, and at a
Really?
federal level for 10 years, meaning a 10-year provision.
It's
No,
done.
no state,
Genie's out of the bottle, dude.
yeah, no state can like
We're never
implement
going back to
any regulation on the
a
AI.
society that doesn't have AI. We're,
Like,
all those sci-fi novels that you
mhm,
read about AI
yeah,
wars.
no, right, yeah, fucking iRobot,
Here they come.
fucking Terminator, yeah. But then on the other hand, it's just like AI is also like it's just like it's so overvalued, yet there's just billions invested in it. It's just like all these tech bros are so fucking full of shit. Like they're
Yeah.
playing it up as like the next biggest thing. Like we need to have the biggest and best AI because it's inevitable that AI is going to eventually take over. And we're going to achieve singularity and all this shit. So we got to have the biggest and best. It's just like no, it's all cheap. It's all bullshit. It's all total bullshit. And not to mention, like there's like a lot of AI is actually like deteriorating and degrading right now because it's like an Ouroboros effect to where their algorithms are being fed with other AI generated content. So like AI is being fed by AI and so on and so on. It's just fucked. It's just fucked. Um,
Oh, you mean like redundancy of data?
Basically, yeah. No, yeah. No, and that's another fucking thing too. I'll get to your comment in just a second, Megan. Fucking RFK Jr., Health and Human Services, they just put out like a report that apparently had it was generated by ChatGPT, and all the sources in it were completely fake. Like it was a
Oh,
completely fabricated AI generated thing that had a whole bunch of bullshit in it, and the sources that it cited were to fake studies. Nothing could be found from it. It's just like, how is this allowed? How is this fucking reality right now,
yeah,
dude?
I know.
Yeah, it's fucking and like we want to put through a bill that prohibits any regulation on AI for 10 fucking years. Like how like are we fucking insane? It's like this whole administration from day one, if you want to be charitable, day three, or maybe even fucking before that with like the tech bros donating to Trump's campaign. It's just been all about catering to them and their endeavors with
Hmm.
fucking AI and shit. It's just like
Hmm.
everything's being centered around them as much as possible. It's fucking insane. Guess because they've been working with Israel and
Hmm.
Starlink to ID Palestinians and target them and bomb their neighborhoods. Uh, and they've also been used by the United States government to ID and track illegal immigrants and get them out of the country. And there's reason to believe that Palantir is going to be used to implement a massive master database for all the personal information of every single American, including Social Security, uh, your income, your job, your social media behavior, all this shit, your medical history, and it it's to the point now to where even a lot of hardcore far right MAGA like extremist conspiracy theorists are like, we've been duped. Like
Yeah.
like it's like MAGA was just a big old psyop all this time. Like even Marjorie Taylor Greene came out on Twitter and said, well, I didn't know that this provision in page 200 something of whatever the hell this big beautiful bill says that there would be a ban on any AI regulation for 10 years. And that if that's true, I'm going to vote against this. It's just like, for one, it proves that she doesn't actually fucking read any of the goddamn bills that she
Right.
votes on. And two, it's just like broken clock.
Yeah.
Do balance here works for the army, right? I mean, it doesn't surprise me. I assume they're very, very, very useful in that regard.
I mean,
And
this is the kind of the debate. This is kind of the debate that we keep having, is like, or the implicit conversation that that a lot of people who saw this coming, or at least mentally prepared for Trump 2.0 and the fascism that would ensue. It's like, how do we treat the MAGA trash after this?
Mhm.
It's like, Grant and Lincoln didn't punish the Confederate soldiers,
Sure.
but I think there's going to have to be some sort of social punishment for
No,
this.
of course. Like we will put up
And
fucking
there's going to have to
statues
be
of
there's
them.
going to have to be an historical political price to pay. I mean,
Yeah,
I want 40 years of the Republicans on the sidelines, because they
I
are
hope so, dude.
absolutely counterproductive.
I fucking hope so. Like it's to the point now where Elon Musk is like kind of like going all out against the Republican Party right now, just because of how bad the big beautiful bill, which isn't a beautiful bill, it's a giant hideous catastrophe. It's a it's a big bloated piece of shit. Um, because the bill, it doesn't reduce the deficit, it raises the deficit,
Yeah, raise the deficit. Yeah,
and therefore contributes adding to the debt. And
yeah.
it's
Thank
it's
you.
like, yeah, this
Yeah,
is
Rand Paul. I mean, I don't really.
bless
You
him.
got to respect Rand Paul for
I have some.
being like
I have a
sticking
modicum of
for
respect for him.
sticking. I mean, he just has an identity and he
Yeah,
just sticks with it. It's
yeah,
like
and bless him
fiscal
for that.
responsibility.
Yeah, him and
Like
Thomas Massey are just like
a
calling it
Kentucky
as it is.
Austerian.
No, yeah, yeah.
Just like to the end.
Mhm.
So Rand
Pulled a
Paul.
bit more from my Instagram before we move on. One of my favorite memes from MAGA. Falling for all the goddamn bullshit fed to them by Trump. And if this Palantir thing goes through, if it's actually true, it's like, how much more of a deep state can you get? And it's like Nick Fuentes even put it best, like another fucking broken clock. He's like, what bigger example do you need? What more evidence do you need that like something like Palantir is like the deep state, like a massive surveillance apparatus and whatnot, alleged potential, reportedly mass surveillance apparatus to be utilized by the government and spy on all of us, collect all our data, and go through all of our shit, and then crack down on us, and blah 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 blah.